That's a long relationship, but it's a great experience. Becky is not only my teammate, but she's one of my best friends. So it's just a great thing, to be honest with you. That's the only thing I can say. It's just great, the fact that we played, in New York, and then she came to San Antonio to play with me. It's an honor, really.
What's it like to play with somebody that many games? There's a lot of respect, obviously, between the two of you. Every once in a while, there's got to be the, all right, Becky, get out of my way.
We just had that 2 seconds ago. We just had that argument for the first time in maybe 4 years about defense. But, it's just a respect level, like you said. We may say things to each other in the game and then off the court. I mean, as soon as it's over, hey, let's go to eat, let's go hang out, whatever. But we don't have any hard feelings or whatever. We don't carry it over or anything like that. But I know Becky like the back of my hand. So every movement she make, I already knew she was going to make that move before she made it. So it's just a great thing.
So who won the argument, or did you agree to disagree?
Well, this time we just walked away from each other. But I'm sure we'll come back together before the day is over. She's very mind strong, and I'm the same, And but when it comes down to it, we working together to get it done, and we'll get it done.
Come off the loss. How important is this next game for you?
It's very important. The loss last night left a sour taste in our mouth. It's a game that we should have won, but we lack execution. We lack aggressiveness on the defensive end, attacking them, rebounding the ball. They were just quick. They wanted the game more, and we can't play like that. You know what I'm saying? We are very well put together team. We won the West last year, but it doesn't mean anything. But in our heart, it means something. And then every night we got to go out and prove ourselves. And last night we didn't get it done.
Last game against Washington, they sort of stole one from you all on your home.
No, not really. They didn't steal it because they played well throughout the game. And we got down I think 18, 12, 14 at times. We fought back. We can't dig that deep, that ditch for us. We just got to be aggressive, come out and play our style of basketball. That's defense. That's rebounding the ball and attacking them in transition. And if we do those three things, we should be fine.
Going back to Becky, you talked about when you first saw her was in the training camp, and you didn't even know who her name was. Just
No, I didn't know
her. I guess you look back now and think that this would ever come to 200-something games that they play together.
I didn't know her in training camp. I only knew, I think, her last name. And no, I knew where she was from, South Dakota. And she wasn't drafted or anything like that. She just came in, tried out. GM asked me, what do you think, whatever. And I was like, I have no idea who this girl is. From the girl from South Dakota, she's a keeper. One day she's going to be pretty good in this league, because she's tough. I done hit her like 4 or 5 times, and she kept getting up. So, I mean, that just made a statement because I was pretty tough back then. No, actually, not fighting hitting, but let her know that this is the WNBA. It's not going to be like college. And if you're not mentally tough, you won't be able to survive. Because the main thing that our mentality in New York was the players that were sitting on the bench had to really play and come every day and every night and make us better, and if they're not mentally tough, they can't help us win a championship because our main focus was winning the championship. So if she wasn't mentally tough, she couldn't help us. So we try to get her to that level in practice.